The first thing you should see when you open your computer is the Chrome button and the Schoology button. You will click the Schoology button and it opens up your course dashboard for Schoology. Here you will go to your homeroom, and here's your teacher's Bitmoji class. Once in there, you find where your teacher has your live class link, and you click on it. Once inside your classroom, if you click the link to join a live session, sometimes you might get this error that says the meeting code you entered doesn't work. All you need to do is close this window, go back to Schoology, go to the very top. On the left corner, there's a circle. This refreshes our page. Click it, and it makes everything load again. And then try to click the link again to join your meet. Sometimes you just have to do that if it doesn't work. And then it will pop up and say ready to join, and you can join. This is your mouse pad. Instead of a mouse, you will use your finger to move the cursor around on the screen. If your teacher posts something for you to click on, you will use your finger to slide it around until you get the pointer where you want to click. Then to click, you can either tap or touch the bottom left corner. And when I touch the bottom left corner and push down, it opens up a link. Also, if I move it over with my finger and I just tap, it also opens up the link. So you can click two different ways, by tapping it gently or pushing down on this corner. This button turns the volume off on your computer. It mutes your computer. This turns the volume down. This turns the volume up. So if all of a sudden you cannot hear anything, you may have accidentally pressed this button. When you push it, it comes up and says there's no volume. If you push it again, see, there's no volume. But to get it back, you can go here and it makes it go all the way up. Hold it down and it'll slide up and get louder. If you are looking at a page and you want to see what's at the bottom of the page and you can't quite see everything, the easiest way is to use your finger and use the up and down arrows. If you push the down arrow, you can see what's down at the bottom. If you push the up arrow, you can see what's up at the top. There is a bar at the side that lets you move up and down, but to do that, you have to hold down the corner and move your finger to make it go up and down. So it's much easier to just use the up and down arrow. Up lets you see up, and down lets you see down. When you are inside Google Meet, up at the top, you will have a little icon that is for opening the chat window. When you click it, it will open up and you are able to type on your keyboard into the chat window. Hit enter to send a message. Your teacher may sometimes want to put a link in that window. So if that happens, it will look like this. and it will be blue. You will take your mouse, your finger on the mouse pad, and go over it until it shows a pointy finger. And then just tap it, and it will open the page that the teacher sent to you. To leave that page, when you are done, click the X at the top. You can also click on the tabs to go from one window to the other. So if you are in your classroom and it's time for PE, if you don't leave the classroom, you'll have two rooms open and it can be very noisy. So to go back to one room, you would go there and hang up, or you can go to the PE room and hang up when you are finished, and it makes you leave. And once you leave, it's gone. Sometimes you may have an assignment that requires you to take a picture and send it to your teacher. If you had this assignment that says Math Journal, when you click it, it says to copy the page onto another sheet of paper and then take a picture and click on Submit Assignment. So once you've copied it and filled everything out and you're ready to take a picture, you will go to the bottom of the screen to the circle called your launcher. When you click it, there is a search bar here. If you have never used the camera, you will start typing camera and it will pop up. Once you've used the camera, it will automatically be down there. You'll see it right away. But if this is your first time, start typing CAM and it will come up. Then click it. Your camera will open up. Here you will show the work that you want to take a picture of. Try to get the best picture you can and take a picture. When you click on Submit Assignment, you will go to right here where it says File and click. And the last picture you took is going to be at the very top. So you will click that and open, and it's attached. So now you will submit. And the assignment has been submitted. So when your teacher opens up the page, they will see who has submitted it, and it will look like this. There's my math journal. If you are trying to type a sentence and you want to use a capital letter, if you just press a letter on the keyboard, it's going to be a small letter. So to make it a big letter, you would push the Shift key and the letter you want to make capital. So if I wanted a big T, I would hold the Shift down while I press the T. If I want to make a capital S, hold the Shift key down and push the letter S at the same time, and it makes a big S. There is a Shift key on the left side and on the right side. So if I want to make a capital L, push the Shift key and the L at the same time, and it makes an L. You also use the Shift key if you want to use any of these characters that are at the top of each button. So if I want a question mark, I will hold the Shift key down and push the button with the question mark, and it will give me a question mark. If I push it without the Shift button, it's going to give me this little symbol here when I type it. So you have to hold the Shift key down on either side of the keyboard and the letter you want to make big, or the symbol at the top that you want to use.